Hey YouTube, I wanted to pop in and make a video, first time making a video on this channel about life advice from a 30-year-old corporate America gamer. I've been like a full-time 9 to 5 job now for 8 years after I finished college. Um, I My situation's unique, every situation's unique, right? From an early age, I wanted to be in business. My mom works for a bank, she's always been in business. And so I kind of wanted to follow suit. I liked the the niceness of it, wearing a suit and tie and, the nice offices and downtown and making good money. All of that stuff was of interest to me. Funny enough, now I work remote most of the time, or at least hybrid, and I'm wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt, and when I have a Zoom call, I throw on a button down. But nonetheless, I wanted to get into business. But outside of just wanting to get into business, my first kind of tip here or piece of advice would be to find what you're comfortable doing and try to make like a career choice or a job path based on that. I would always get nervous and anxious, like a lot of people, in presenting and giving speeches or presentations in school. But once I was up there, I started getting into it. Preparation's everything, of course. If you're not prepared, you're gonna freak out. So be prepared. But once I was comfortable doing it, I kind of enjoyed it because when I looked at the audience, I knew that a lot of people there were uncomfortable, even if they were prepared. And that's okay. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, but I found comfort in being up there and presenting, and so I knew that it was a skill set of mine. So when I was looking for jobs, I wanted to follow suit. And so in college, I had a job where I was on a sales floor at a furniture store, talking to families, parents coming in looking for furniture. I had into my career after college, I had a job where I was in sales. So I was on the phone all the time talking to small business owners. And then after that, I got into this digital marketing role that I'm in now for a healthcare company. And even though I'm not face to face anymore, like making sales, I'm still on a lot of calls, a lot of Zooms. I'm giving a lot of presentations. I'm still presenting information in a way that is palpable. So that was my skill set that I discovered what I was comfortable with, and then I've parlayed that into kind of a sales digital marketing position. Now, your skill set might be totally different than mine, so just try to find what that is, and there's typically a career path in business that is in suit of that. My next piece of advice is your social life is always fluid, and what I mean by that is friends come and go. Your best friend today may not be the person you always see hang out with text 2, 3 years from now. Luckily for us as gamers, we have, now it's like Discord, but back in the day it was always Xbox Live for me. Xbox Live was a huge saver to my social life because I was kind of a shy kid growing up, and that was where I found comfort in hanging out with friends outside of like going to their house and stuff. But when that wasn't available, we had Xbox Live, and you would hop into a party chat, and or even before party chat, if you can remember, private chat. And if you go way back, I was a big AOL Instant Messenger guy. We always called it AIM. But yeah, your social status is fluid. I've moved across the country and I've stayed in touch with hometown friends through online gaming. I hang out with my local friends through online gaming still. And quite frankly, if you have to move for your job or just a better cost of living, whatever needs to happen, you'll always have your gamer friends, which is great. Of course, there's a social life outside of gaming, but you'll find new friends. You start with coworkers if that makes the most sense for you, but there will come a time where a new place feels like home. So don't be afraid to move if it's the best thing for your job. It is a sacrifice, though, no question about it. I live, a 3-hour flight from my parents. I don't see them nearly as often as I would like, but I made the choice to move across the country because it was what was best for me. So there is definitely a sacrifice to it, but um, be confident in what you're doing because you can always come back. You can always come back. Another piece of advice here is relationships outside of your friends, but like boyfriend, girlfriend. If you're a gamer and she's not or he's not, communicate that. It's something that you find value in. Maybe it's the time that you get to yourself, or it's the time that you get to hang out with your friends. And if they're the right person, or if they're a good person, they'll understand that because they'll have the things that they want to do themselves. So don't be shy with being upfront about that. It's all about communication. Um, and my fiance now, she played games as a kid. She never thought that she would be playing games as an adult, but here we are 30 hours into our Stardew Valley farm. So, yeah, things can change, of course, but yeah, don't be afraid to stay true to who you are and what you enjoy, because that makes you who you are. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I've enjoyed making this video. A part of me have always wanted to be a teacher, a professor. So, things like this where I can reflect on myself and my journey and be able to hopefully help others along theirs is great and really fulfilling. So even if one of you watched it and you found some value out of it, thank you so much. And I hope to make more of these. I got to get into the habit of it myself, just to get a break from the day-to-day routine. And I think there could be something great here. But again, thanks for watching.